Hey everybody, it's Angel Flener, the skin coach here in my downtown office in beautiful downtown Mesa. I am so ecstatic. I'm going to be a little tongue-tied when I give you today's presentation, which is about epidermal growth factors, and introduce a new line that I'm so excited to bring forth. For those of you that know me and have been working with me for the past 15 years, you know I'm not necessarily about just one singular product, but I'm more about products that have active ingredients in them. And how funny that I have been introduced to a company called Skin Actives, which is here in Mesa, and I'm so sorry I didn't know this until more recently, but let me introduce those to you. I do have notes about my presentation to you today and video to you today, but if you'll follow along, hopefully you'll get the gist of where I'm going with this new line, as well as some new fall treatments that are going to be coming in starting the 1st of October. So to begin, I'd like to talk about epidermal growth factors. Now, an epidermal growth factor is something that is a protein. It's found both in the epidermis and dermis, and it floats freely. And when you are given more of them, what they are going to do is help with things like collagen, the production of collagen, skin turnover after healing, after treatments such as laser, such as microneedling, such as even dermal planing, as simple as dermal planing. But a lot of you have asked me to kind of get off of a plateau that you're all on with skincare ingredients and get into something more active. And so this is where we're going. Now, a lot of you that have a skincare dermatologist or another skin associate that you've gone to in the past, what you have known is that there's 5 main things that most people go to as far as ingredients and products. And those 5 things are my favorite, SPF. The second would be alpha hydroxy acids. You all know my favorite cleanser and line of exfoliants is through SkinScript RX, also here in Tempe, and they're glycolics. There is also things like lactic acid, which is in my Skin for Life product for those of you that have been working with more of a sensitized skin. There are retinols, which sometimes not always my favorite. They sort of strip the skin down, but also very, very great on the other hand for those with congestive acne and those just really trying to get stuff off the skin. There is also antioxidants, so your ACE vitamins, vitamin A, C, and E, which are in a lot of products, but we don't simply know their concentration. So when you're adding an epidermal growth factor to the mix, it is a protein, but it can help with all of these things that those things, with the exception of sunscreen, can do, and just really give you a refreshed look. Epidermal growth factors have been around since the 50s, and they became even more important in a resurgence in around when I graduated high school in 1986. And I've slowly but surely watched them roll off the course of choice of products, just because things like stem cells started coming along and people started using plasma when they are doing their things like microneedling and so on and so forth. So this is kind of an affordable way for those of you that are wanting to try stem cell treatments at home, but a lot of your at-home products or even professional products are super, super expensive to buy. So an epidermal growth factor is between cells of the skin, and the protein will bind itself to cells to communicate so that you are getting a cellular turnover. And it's the whole word is growth. So you are getting cellular turnover. You are getting an improvement in collagen production. And they replicate, if you can remember 3 things about once those cells attach to things that need to offer growth, they replicate, they repair, and they rejuvenate. So if there's any selling point about epidermal growth factors, it's those 3 things. Now, a funny story that I had read while I was doing this for you, I had trained with a particular company when I first got out of laser school with regard to epidermal growth factors, and their growth factor stemmed from the foreskin, yes, and I said foreskin, of newborn babies, and the parents donating that foreskin to pull the growth factor from human tissue. Well, that got a little controversial, and I know there's at least one company that still does that technology, but I just had a really hard time going through the internet and just reading how people are getting penis facials. I don't think that would look so hot on a menu, especially in my demographic here in Mesa. So it became, again, back in 1986, became really important for the people that were coming back from Vietnam and still had issues with, burns on their skin from Agent Orange and so on and so forth, to the point where it had won a Nobel Prize for formulation of an ingredient, and it became a lot more prolific. Again, found in the dermis and epidermis, so what we can see, and down deep in our skin. So they are present in what you see in the mirror, and then they are present down deep in things like melanocytes, which create coloring. So if you're a person that's gone through issues with maybe melasma as far as post-pregnancy, maybe you've had some trauma in your skin that has caused melanocytes to come up in the skin and give you spotting around the skin, and you want to get rid of it. Epidermal growth factors is your thing. So just to show you what this company offers, and it's not a whole lot of steps to do. I like to use their product that's just a plain old gel cleanser, and I use that on the daily. I use their cream cleanser 3 times a week at night. The next step that I use is their serum. As you can see, it's packaged in a nice pump top, so there's not a lot of waste. And then right over top of it is their cream. So a lot of people too, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that experience dark circles around the eyes, it can be used on your days that you're not using your normal stuff around the eyes to help break up some of that congestion or some of that dark spotting that you see around the eyes. I will post the link to this site so that you guys can go and peruse the site. I think I already have on my Facebook page. I haven't gotten around to doing it here on Instagram as well as on YouTube channel, but we'll get to that for you. I'm just really impressed with this company. I want you to be able to afford better products than just what is out there over the counter, at your beauty counters, at the malls, from multi-level marketing, which I'm getting a little disenchanted with right now again. But this is just going to be a great journey. If you have any questions about the product line itself, you can go to their website. Again, like I said, I'll post the website so you can do your own research. I'm also going to be posting a couple of videos subsequent to this one later today in between clients, because they are so awesome about active ingredients that you're going to be able to start adding your own, whatever you think you need in your product, after you have seen me and formulating a little bit at home. So again, if you have any questions or you need to contact me for any reason, please give me a call at 480-277-9022. You're also welcome to email me at skincoachaz@gmail.com. Also on my website at www.theskincoach.org. There is a contact form at the very bottom of the first page, and I try to get back to you within 48 hours. So let's kick this fall off with some epidermal growth factor. Yay, I said it right. And have a great day. Be Pono, and always remember to pay it forward. Take care.